So this is a very devastating and difficult situation. Metro said Thursday it's still early in the investigation. Today, I sat down with Durham's loved ones who shared emotional reactions about what happened and what comes next.
He was the victim. And I am disgusted that the Metropolitan Police will allow me to live fatherless for the rest of my life.
In the stifling heat of a Las Vegas night, sirens wailed their discordant symphony, slicing through the thick silence that clung to an ordinary neighborhood now shrouded in chaos and disbelief. Beneath the unforgiving glare of flashing red and blue lights, a family huddled together, their faces a montage of fear and grief. The echo of gunshots still hung in the air, a grim reminder of a home invasion turned deadly by police intervention. Their home, once a haven, was now a crime scene, marked with the indelible stain of violence. As they stood amid the tumultuous aftermath, the family found strength in unity, prepared to recount their harrowing ordeal. Welcome to No Tears for Black Girls, a true crime series created, written, and produced by award-winning writer John Reedberg and hosted by Samantha Paul. On November 12th, 2024, just after midnight, Brandon Durham frantically called 911 for help as two intruders attempted to break into his home where he and his teenage daughter were present. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department reported that Durham, 43, clearly feared for their safety. During the call, Durham revealed that the intruders had successfully entered through both the front and back doors before stating his plan to barricade himself and his daughter in the bathroom. Upon receiving the call at 12:40 a.m., 3 officers, including Alexander Bookman, 26, who ultimately shot and killed Durham, quickly responded to the scene. They were alerted by the damage to windows and vehicles in the driveway, as well as the sounds of screams and pounding coming from inside the house. Bookman pushed through the grand entrance of the luxurious Las Vegas residence with confidence. As he moved further into the dimly lit corridors, he encountered Durham and one suspect, a woman by the name of Alejandra Boudreau, engaged in a frenzied struggle over a knife near a bedroom doorway. Despite initial reports of 2 suspects, authorities have confirmed only one. With unwavering authority, Bookman demanded they drop their weapon before firing his gun just seconds later. His shot struck both Durham and Boudreau, causing them to collapse onto the ground. Body cam footage captured during this chaotic encounter shows Bookman firing 6 more shots at Durham as he lay lifeless on the floor. Despite attempts to save him, Durham succumbed to his injuries on the scene. Meanwhile, Boudreau was taken into custody and now faces multiple charges related to her involvement in this terrifying incident. Home invasion with a deadly weapon, domestic violence assault with a deadly weapon, child abuse, and engaging in an act that recklessly endangered others, resulting in death. Further investigation revealed that Durham and Boudreau were not strangers. This was not a random act of violence, but a carefully planned attack driven by past events and motives. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has kept quiet about the case, refusing to disclose any additional details. It was discovered that this tragedy unfolded within Durham's own home, where his 15-year-old daughter, Isabella, was forced to witness the horrific events. In a heart-wrenching interview with local news station KSNV, she condemned those responsible for protecting society for their actions. Isabella portrayed her father as a victim of uncontrollable rage and brutality, yet even in death, he was labeled as a suspect by those tasked with upholding justice. This betrayal cut deeper than any physical wound, leaving her alone and shattered forever. His partner, Rachel Gore, blames inadequate police training for the senseless loss. To those who knew him best, Durham was more than a successful realtor or accomplished chef. He was a devoted father to both Isabella and his 13-year-old stepson, Brandon. But now, their lives have been irreparably shattered by this unimaginable act. A GoFundMe has been set up to support the family during this devastating time, describing Durham as a man who tirelessly worked to provide them with love and security. But now, they must face an insurmountable void that can never be filled.
My father was the absolute victim, no matter what could have happened. The violence that occurred here was under someone who was extremely, extremely angry and extremely violent.
And the most frustrating part about all of this is it's very difficult for you to even watch. The man that is clearly in his home, minding his own business, trying to call for assistance, you shoot him instead of the one that's in a red hoodie and a ski mask.
Who was Brandon and what did he mean to you?
He was a beautiful soul. That's all I can, he lit up a room. He had a huge personality. Everybody who met him loved him.
He was goofy. Goofy would be the word I would use, loud and goofy. He danced his dance. That's his thing.
Durham wasn't just a real estate agent. They tell me he was a proud local, a huge sports fan, and above all, a devoted father.
He loved sports. He was a big Vikings fan, Rebels fan, Golden Knights fan, hometown boy.
And as for his friends, right now, they're focused on supporting Brandon's family.
His daughter doesn't have her sole provider anymore, and she's probably not going to be able to live where she grew up.
Thank you for tuning in to No Tears for Black Girls. This series is skillfully crafted by acclaimed writer and producer John Reedberg with the guidance of unapologetic host Samantha Paul. Catch new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday on all major podcast platforms. You can listen anywhere, anytime. And if you truly enjoy our content, please leave a 5-star rating and positive review. Remember to stay loved, stay blessed, and stay safe.